Hey there, here's a number that should scare you. 52% of projects experience scope creep, and most teams don't catch it until it's too late. That's easily $100,000 a year in free work you never billed for. Every contract has a blind spot. Right now, your team is doing work that was never in the agreement, and no one knows until it's too late. It's buried in Slack threads. It's hidden in Jira tickets. Someone says, "Sure, we can add the dashboard redesign to this sprint too," and just like that, your team's working for free. Globally, organizations lose £75 million for every £1 billion invested on projects, and scope creep is the #1 cause. For the average firm, that's 20 to 30% of project revenue walking out the door, month after month. So we built OverScope to fix that. Let me show you how. Here, OverScope connects directly to the tools your team already uses: Slack, Jira, Microsoft Teams, Asana, Monday.com, and starts monitoring delivery signals in real time. You can upload and parse a statement of work. OverScope now knows exactly what's in scope, what's excluded, and the financial boundaries of the project. From here, you can drill into the scope model, individual signals, alerts, or generate change orders. But that one dashboard view, that's the meeting opener. No spreadsheets, no guesswork. This is where it all comes together. Every single piece of scope creep OverScope detects lands here, and it doesn't matter where it came from. Someone creates a Jira ticket that doesn't match any deliverable in the SOW, it's here. A developer mentions new work in a Slack channel, caught. A task appears in Asana that was never part of the agreement, flagged. OverScope is watching all your connected tools simultaneously, comparing every signal against the contract. Each alert shows you 3 things that matter: what was detected, how much it's going to cost, and how long it'll take. Not vague warnings. And here's the key part. From any individual alert, you can generate a change order in 1 click. OverScope drafts a professional proposal referencing the exact SOW clauses, the estimated cost, the time impact, ready to send to the client. No more chasing PMs for write-ups, no more letting small overruns pile up into a margin problem. The point isn't just detection, it's action. See it, price it, bill for it. That's how you stop revenue leaking out of every project. But here's where it gets really powerful. This is Slack. Someone in the channel says, "Add a new feature that captures demos." Within seconds, OverScope replies, right there in the thread. And then, action buttons, right in Slack. Create a change order to generate a billable proposal. Or if you're feeling generous, log it as Goodwill. But OverScope captures that too, tracking exactly how much you're giving away so generosity doesn't quietly eat your margin. Hit Create Ticket to push it straight into Jira so it's tracked, or mark it in scope if it's a false positive, and OverScope learns from that. The PM doesn't leave Slack. They don't open a spreadsheet. They don't write an email. Scope creep detected, priced, and actioned. All in the thread where the conversation is already happening. And this is what lands in Jira. When someone hit Create Ticket from that Slack alert, OverScope didn't just log it, it created a fully detailed Jira issue. No one had to write this. No one had to copy-paste from Slack into Jira. Someone mentioned new work in a conversation. OverScope caught it, priced it, and put it where the team actually works, with full context and a paper trail. That's the loop. SOW in, tools connected, scope creep detected, priced, and tracked, from a Slack message to a Jira ticket in seconds. OverScope doesn't just detect scope creep, it gives you everything to act on it. Automated change orders with cost breakdowns, professional pushback templates ready to send to the client, and a live project dashboard tracking margin, burn rate, and budget exposure in real time. From Slack message to protected profit, fully automated. So you've just seen the full loop. A contract parsed in seconds, tools connected in 1 click. Scope creep caught in Slack, in Jira, everywhere your team works, with a time estimate attached every time. Other tools in this space focus on detection, flagging that something might be out of scope. OverScope goes further. It doesn't just spot scope creep, it estimates the impact, generates the change order with full cost breakdowns, gives your PM a ready-to-send pushback template, and tracks the financial exposure across your entire portfolio, all without leaving the conversation where the work is actually happening. And when the impact of a change request is visible right there in the thread, it changes the dynamic completely. It's not a difficult phone call 3 months later about overruns. It's a transparent, real-time conversation. This is outside the current scope. Here's the estimated impact. Do you want to proceed? Clients respect that. It builds trust, and it makes billing for additional work the norm, not an awkward negotiation. OverScope parses your contracts in seconds, monitors every conversation and ticket across Slack, Jira, Teams, Asana, and Monday.com, detects scope creep with AI-powered confidence scoring, estimates the time impact of every out-of-scope item, and generates change orders with full cost breakdowns in one click. It can even help you recover revenue from previous projects. Just export your old Slack conversations or Jira sprint history, upload them alongside the original SOW, and OverScope will show you exactly how much scope creep went unbilled, so you can see what you've been missing and what you can still recover. We offer a 14-day free trial, no credit card required, so try it out and see for yourself. And if you do decide to join us, just remember, catch one scope creep and OverScope pays for itself. Connect your tools, upload a contract, and within minutes you'll see exactly how much unbilled work is already happening across your projects. Thank you for watching, and if scope creep is costing your business, we'd love to help you fix that.